Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Survival Guys, and today I'm going to be showing you 10 survival items every kid should own. Some of these items, you should be extremely careful with them, and probably should not personally own it, and if you do personally own one of these, be extremely careful with it, have your parents' permission, and don't misuse it. So yeah, we're going to start out with, unarguably, I guess some would argue, I would say, and most survival guys too would say, this is the most important survival guys anyone should know and should. So yeah, first aid kit. First aid kit has very many uses. It can stick to fit survival. Pieces in there like a small pocket knife, a whistle, but yeah, like I said, you could have small survival kits. I don't know if you can see it. Item number 2, I'm not going by ranking like which one's the most important to least important, but I would say the first aid kit is the most important. But yeah, this one's just another one. Some sort of shelter. This one's an emergency shelter lid. But yeah, you should probably have a shelter that can last you more than just like a couple of nights. Yeah, you can have a hammock with a rain fly. You can have a tent. You can have a tarp. You can have an emergency shelter. Yeah, just some sort of shelter that you can use. That's item number 2. Item number 3, like I said, it's not in order of best to worst, but yeah. Some sort of fire starter. You can use. What's that here doing there? You can use a fire starter like flint and steel, ferro rod, lighter, matches. Be extremely careful with all of those, especially if you're a kid. But yeah, this is item number 3. Item number 4 is a carabiner. You could have one carabiner, you could have 10 carabiners. I don't care, just a carabiner is very useful. You can use it to strap the fire starter to your backpack, even though this should be able to fit in your backpack, but yeah, just gives you a visual idea. Yeah, item number 5 is some rope. So yeah, you can use paracord, you can use like bigger, more mountain climbing rope. Just some sort of strands of paracord or something, at least 6 to 10 feet long, maybe. 10 feet would be great, but like, yeah, not just something like this, even though that's helpful. Alright, so we're halfway through. I'm going to real quickly do a merch plug. This is going to be like our first merch plug. Yeah. Oh, what's here? Survival Guys hat. You can go ahead and get this on our store. And yeah, you can buy a hat like this, and yeah, it's great. Us Survival Guys love these hats. The reason I'm not wearing mine right now is because I needed it for the merch plug, but who cares? So yeah, scan this QR code for a promo code to get 10% off your first purchase. Yes, we're doing discounts already, but even though no one's really bought any of our merch yet, but who cares? We're still making a profit. So yeah, it's I believe $30 for you guys to pay. Yeah. We have to pay $20 to get these hats. So yeah, but who cares? So yeah, go ahead and get these on our store now. Sit that there. Item number 6 is a flashlight. So a flashlight you should definitely have so you can see in the dark, and yeah, because you can have a lantern, but you're gonna have to carry a lantern. Yes, you're gonna have to carry this. A headlamp would be really useful because you can have it to your head. You don't have to carry it. You can have something else in your hand if you're not that doesn't have a flashlight. But flashlights are also very helpful. So yeah, I really like this flashlight because you can like use this wall over here. You can like have it zoomed out so you can like see more, or zoomed in so it's directly on the spot. The battery's sort of dying, so that's why it's not as bright. And I don't really know if you guys can see that, but yeah, you get the point. Set that there. Item number 7. Be very careful with this. Is a pocket knife, something like a knife related. If you have one of these, be extremely careful with them. And if you were a kid, I would recommend having, and you should have parents' permission for using this, and adult supervision when you are using one. And yeah, don't play with these kids. These are tools. These are not toys. Yeah, these can cut yourself. But if you have one of these, you should already have one of these first. So yeah, be extremely careful with this. And yeah, item number 8 is a knife sharpener. You can have a whetstone or one of these. I really like these because they don't really take as much effort and still do incredibly well. So yeah. Go ahead and watch our how to sharpen a knife like a pro. Be extremely careful when you do sharpen a knife. But yeah. Item number 9 is a whistle. A whistle. You should always have one of these. I used to have a strand of rope that you have around your neck, but yeah. These whistles are incredibly useful. So yeah, this one has a little clip here, so I can clip it to my shirt. I can clip it to my pants, a belt, or something. Even to my hat right here. Can't get it on, but who cares? So yeah, these can be very useful, and so I believe, yeah, this, and I think maybe this, and this is all Ozark Trail. And they're not the sponsors of this video. We don't have sponsors yet. But yeah, their gear is incredibly good. I love their survival gear. Their survival gear is great. Us survival guys each have multiple survival pieces of Ozark Trail. So yeah, Ozark Trail is personally one of my favorite brands of getting survival merch. Just to be clear, they're not sponsors of this video. Just yeah, go get some merch or go get some survival gear of from Ozark Trail. Now, there's no link in the description because yeah, but still, they have great survival gear. So yeah. Item number 10. Again, be very careful with this. And before I show you this, you're probably gonna be like, "What? You have the knife, so why would you need this?" Well, this is a multi-tool, and a multi-tool has multiple uses, of course, because it's called a multi-tool. But yeah, you can use it to cut some wire, pinchers like this. Yeah, they have like can openers, a knife. Again, be very careful with it. And yeah, these are very, very useful. They have multiple uses. And in case your knife breaks, there's always this. Or you lose your knife, there's always this. Be very careful with this. And yeah, again, same thing with the knife. Have adult supervision, have parents' permission, and yeah. So yeah, subscribe, like, watch our videos over and over, and share this video with your friends. So yeah, see you on our next adventure.